scared for you, Andrew.
Oh, now you know better than that.
Yeah, but if people are willing to attack you and to hurt you...
Now, listen. You know how to handle a bully? My dad taught me this a long time ago, even though he's forgotten. He said you stand your ground. You fight.
What's that?
I think it's the quilt.
Andrew, be careful.
Am I in your way there?
Where are we going here?
All right. Okay, people, that's it. This has got to stop. They have gone too far, and I want this obscenity out of our town.
It's time, Cassie. No turning back now.
How do you feel?
Oh, about 100 years old. It's an improvement. Yesterday I felt about 1,000 years.
You sound just like William. Really, he was terrible in the mornings.
We both got that from my dad. Quilt finally got here last night, all the way from California. That is beyond words. Look up there. Will you just look at those...
Parishioners?
Parishioners? It's more like Walter Douglas and his spiritual lynch mob. They're here to protest the quilt being here. You know, if they get off their high horses and get down here and take a look at this and read it, then maybe they could find out what this is really all about.
Remembrance and law.
Maybe they could talk to that lady right over there. Her only son died of AIDS. Or talk to that young couple. They lost a 1-year-old baby. But no, they've got to stay up there on the steps and try to keep Andrew from going into the church. I mean, how petty can you get?
Looks like it's time to face our public.
Excuse me. Sorry, Reverend. You are never going to set foot in this church again.
I want to thank you all for coming here on this special day.
Huh, that's great. That's vintage Carpenter. Come on, Reverend, spare us the noble equanimity. I think I'd respect you more if you got a little mad.
I'm not angry. I'm sad.
Yeah? Why's that? Because you're finally being prevented from riding roughshod over everything that's decent?
The church is for everyone, Mr. Douglas. You have no right to keep anyone out. Please let me pass.
One condition. Your resignation right now.
Mr. Douglas, there is something more important at hand. That. And this isn't about me, or about you, or my job, or your opinion of it. It is about the quilt.
That's right. And that's one more reason you should resign, because you are responsible for bringing that thing here.
That thing is the Names Project AIDS Memorial Quilt, and I will not have you refer to it as if it is some rag that was dragged out of the gutter.
Well, why not? Isn't that where most of the people that glorify spent their lives?
You want to see me get angry? Fine. I am angry. I am angry. I am angry. Cannot you people understand or appreciate where this quilt came from, how it came to be made? People are dying of AIDS, all kinds of people. Babies,
And children, teenagers, women, old people. Unlike you, AIDS is not prejudiced, and not enough is being done to stop this disease. And one man saw the names of the victims of AIDS taped to the wall of a building, and 1 year later, the first panel was made, a panel not unlike this one. Now there are over 15,000 of them.
Well, we don't care if there are 1 million of them on a lazy Susan. Because you had no authority to bring this circus to town, park it on the church lawn without getting permission from the vestry. This time, Reverend, you have gone way too far.
As have you, sir.
You know, your beloved Quilt represents everything that is unacceptable about you. Sexual perversion, subversive behavior, trying to turn our faith into some kind of a statement. Well, any man who preaches that is nothing but a menace for us and especially for our children.
I am not that man. And that Quilt is nothing of the sort.
Well, yes, you are, and we are going to do anything we can to keep you from ever preaching here again.
You denied this man access to the house of God. You call yourself Christian?
Cassie.
Andrew, I just can't stay silent anymore. You people say Andrew's a bad influence on your kids? Then you obviously haven't taken the time to visit the community center he's built with his hands and his heart. Go there. See the very kids you're so concerned about. Saving lives, building hope, giving the people back their neighborhood. In fact, that's probably who's gained the most from having Andrew here. Your kids.
Speaking of home.
What's going on?
Okay, what you got here is your average everyday church blockade.
They won't let you in.
Not so far.
What a bunch of dorks.
Where's Billy?
He's not coming.
Actually, he's heading the other way.
He's on his way to New York. For good.
Did you try to stop him?
How? Andrew, the guy wanted to go. How can anybody stop him?
Let's pray he finds some peace.
What happened to your face?
This, somebody mistook me for somebody else. It's nothing. Listen, no self-respecting Rathmeister is going to be taken down by a mere handful of dorks, right? Huh?
Well. Look who's here.
Oh, my God! Billy!
No!
Billy! Billy!
Oh, stay away. Stay away from him.
Talk to him.
Virginia, stay away.
It's good to see you, Billy. You okay?
Yeah. What are you?
Oh, sticks and stones, Billy. Nothing. I'm okay.
Well, then shouldn't you be in the church there?
Shouldn't you be in New York?
Yeah. I was on my way. I realized that the people I care most about were in New York. They were here. For this. And this. So I thought this is where I should be. This is my fight as much as yours.
It's good to have you here, Billy.
Thanks. But, I know a couple people who might not feel the same way.
Virginia, no! Don't you even go near him.
Let Mom go. Dad, let her go.
Don't you talk to me
Let
that
her
way.
go and get out of my way.
Welcome to the Names Project AIDS Memorial Quilt. The panels in front of you were created by lovers, families, and friends to commemorate loved ones who have died of AIDS. We will begin by reading the names of people who are remembered in the quilt.
Mike, Steve, Vincent C., Ken Duncan, Shelley Post, Jim Levis.
Don Thomas, Jonathan, Richard Garcia, Jack Custer, Jack LaMonaco, Chris Paul Swee, Dale R. Miller, Donald Ainsworth Parker, Richard P. Kiley, Baby Christian, Rick Matthews, John J. Zorbas II, Little Girl C,
Harvey Benjamin, Art Catania, Rocco J. Retorto, Alicia, Danny, Carlos, Ted Coolrich, Nephasia Smith, Jacoby, Patrick J. Williams, Ray Kent, and my high school classmates George McIntosh and John Kanoska.
Dean Peabody, Jonathan Sands, Charles McMahon, Alfred Eric Dahl, David E. Manley, Tom Fleming, Olivia, Gregory Gressler, Jerry G. Doran Tisdale, Max Robinson, Bernie, Stephen Devlin, Jeff Brent, Tierra, and my uncle, David.
John Peterford, Barry Buse, Tom Rowley, Artie Kung, Harry Ross, Keith Aaron,